I need to record some bad vlogs. Let me explain. All right, so why do I need to upload bad vlogs? The reason is because, as most of you know, I am preparing to move my entire company down to Houston, Texas from here in Pittsburgh. And one of the things we want to do is record and upload some moving vlog, behind the scenes type video for setting up the new office. You know, my office here in Pittsburgh is not that big, but we're moving into a huge open warehouse and office building down in Houston. And I kind of want to document what that process looks like and show you how we set it up for both filming and the pre-built side of the business. But as you can probably already tell, I'm not good at vlogging. It's not exactly what I do. So the mission is basically to just practice vlogging over the next couple of weeks. So I'm just gonna take you all with me while we're still here in Pittsburgh, and we're gonna get the bad vlogs out of the way. That way, by the time we get to Houston, hopefully I'm a little bit more comfortable talking in front of the camera. But speaking of that move, let me quickly show you what the Pittsburgh office is looking like. Apologies in advance. It is not looking clean and tidy because we already started packing up, but we got a long way to go. Let me show you. So we're in my office right now, and as you can tell, I already started packing stuff up. I used to have some nice furniture out here and whatnot, but this is what the temporary setup is looking like. Yes, I do daily drive a MacBook Pro. Also, temporarily reviewing this Gravistar keyboard. I actually really like it. Usually I just use the MacBoard keyboard, but this is what I'm going with right now. But outside of my office here, this is pretty much our current filming setup. Definitely started packing this away as well. But this huge open room is mostly just B-roll, and it's set up in a way so we can shoot from different angles here. This is one of the typical shots for the short form content, which you may recognize. We just got a black backdrop over there. And then over in this room is our A-roll and streaming room. I did not do a ton of streaming from here, but this is typically where I will sit for the long form videos. I'll watch myself over here on the TV, and then this is the camera that I've been using for all of our short form content. All right, moving along here. This is our main office area. And the first one here is Nick's office. He is our builds operations manager. He also does all of the refurbishment and repairs in case if a pre-built customer has an issue. We got to get rid of a bunch of these broken cases. Over here, we got our printing set up for labels and whatnot. This is Aiden's office. This is for packing. As you can tell, these are the pre-builts that he's got packed up and ready to go to customers. This is his whole packing area over here. Right next door, this is our config room. This is where all of our pre-builts go for stress testing, configuration of Windows and whatnot. See, as you can tell, we use OCCT. We usually have a lot more builds here, but we're kind of winding down right before we leave for Pittsburgh. These are all the boxes and they're all clearly labeled. Over here is our videography room or editing den. This is where Jake and Brian sit. They're in here most of their days just cranking away on editing the videos. We also got some broken hardware that I'm trying to sell. They got to take pictures of that. But yeah, that's the editing den. And then here is our miscellaneous room. We got some break room stuff over here, the refrigerator and whatnot. This is where we do a lot of the benchmarking. This is our extra storage area for basically YouTube content or anything for the office. And then this wall actually looks really weird now that I'm looking at it. This is usually completely lined from floor to ceiling with case boxes for pre-builts, but since we aren't ordering any more right before we move, this is empty. And this is like the first time that I've seen these blinds in a really, really long time. This looks super crazy. And then we actually got to walk down the hall to get to our building side. This is pretty much all pre-built stuff right here. But this is the main build room. We have room for 4 people to build all at the same time. Right now they're on standing desks. We're gonna convert that over to workbenches once we get to Houston. This is our inventory room, just like the case area. This is looking pretty bare, honestly. I know there's still, yeah, there's quite a few GPUs over here, our white RTX 5060 builds, also 5070s. Those tend to sell pretty quickly. We have a little bit left of a RAM supply. These cases are full of like 50 sticks of RAM, so we still have a somewhat healthy amount, but this whole area is looking pretty empty compared to what it usually is. This is just an extra room. This is our queue shelf of builds. This is usually completely lined up with builds like this. That way our builders can just come and grab what they need. We usually fit 3 per shelf, but again, kind of looking a little empty. This is where some of the builders get their like admin work done. And then this is just a super ugly extra storage room for packing supplies, boxes, whatever else we need. So yeah, that's pretty much the entirety of the Pittsburgh office. I think right now we're at like 35 or maybe even 3,000 square feet. Our new office in Houston is gonna be over double that, and most of it's just wide open warehouse. So we're gonna have a lot more space, and it's not gonna be so segmented out like it is now. But in order for us to get to Houston, one of the things that I need to do is work way ahead on content. That way, whenever we're in the moving process, I can just focus on helping these guys move and whatnot, not writing scripts and filming videos like this and whatnot. So it's currently Sunday, and the mission of today, outside of practicing these bad vlogs, is just crank out as much content as possible. My goal is to write and film 10 short form videos. That's usually what I do in a day. But then I'm also gonna start writing the next long form video, because I got one more to go that will last us up until we move to Houston. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing today. All right, so I got the 10 short form videos written and now filmed. Now I gotta write the script for the long form video about, hold on, let me go get it. This guy. This I just built on a live stream. Hold on, check this out. This is officially the last budget gaming PC that I built here in Pittsburgh. Honestly, I'm feeling a little emotional about it. It was a pretty monumental stream last Thursday, putting this together as the last budget build, but gonna write the script for this, and then that's pretty much all the long form content that I have to do in Pittsburgh before we move. So I just heard somebody walk in the door here at the office. So let's head down to the builds room and find out who else is coming in on a Sunday to get some work done. Hello?
What's up, Zach?
What's up, man?
Nothing much, just updating the inventory. We just got some builds on the queue shelf now.
It's Jeff. I'm filming a video. No. Welcome to my vlog. I know you know this, but we are recording a moving vlog for the main channel, like once we get down to Houston.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what I'm doing right now is filming some bad vlogs as practice for the main channel. So this will just go up on the extras channel.
Okay.
So why don't you do something or tell us something interesting to make this not such a bad vlog? Are you building right now?
I'm not building right now. I just got done with the build. So what I built so far has been a single Frost Nova today. Nothing too crazy. We have right here Frost Nova V6 number 90.
Here, hold this.
Oh, absolutely.
That's for you.
Yeah, no, this is Frost Nova V6 number 90. Nothing crazy with this one, but first build of the day. We go through the same process as we do with all of our builds. Once we assemble it and look over it for all that quality assurance, then we do a quick little test just to make sure everything can turn on. So plugging in everything going to the BIOS. And once that's good, then we bring it over to the configuration station.
Thanks, man.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. Jeff is also the protector of our RAM, and honestly, the RAM was looking pretty protected, but yeah, it's nice working on a Sunday. There's not that many people here, but glad to see Jeff here cranking away on some of the builds. But now that I just got done writing that long form script, I think I'm pretty much done for the day. So I'm going to wrap things up here, and then I am going to go to the gym really quickly. Not a full workout, but I got to get some cardio in. But yeah, that's it. That's the end of my first ever vlog. Sorry again that it was bad. Thank you for watching. If you're still watching this far, I'm gonna try to keep getting better at it. But for the rest of the day, I'm just gonna go home, do some family time, try to enjoy the rest of our Sunday, and then Monday morning, get right back to it. Gonna come to the gym and then do a full day of work. So yeah, appreciate your viewership. I don't know how to end a vlog, but this is the end of my bad vlog.